Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today we will continue my coverage of every single Rogue One character that has been announced thus far. We did a previous episode on Cassian Andor. Please be sure to check that out if you want to. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Now today we're actually going to be covering the main character of Star Wars Rogue One, known as Jyn Erso. Now I'm not particularly sure why I haven't covered her previously, but I guess better than late than never. And without further ado, let's get into it. So, who is Jyn Erso? So, Jyn Erso was born to Galen and Lyra Erso sometime after the outbreak of the Clone Wars. Now, at some point during the war, Jyn and her family were captured by the CIS, which is also known as the Confederacy of Independent Systems. Now, at some point, Jyn and her parents were rescued by Director Orson Krennic, who was an old friend of her father's, and he was obviously a member of the top secret Death Star project. Now it's unclear as to whether her father knew about Director Krennic's dealings with the Death Star project, and that's going to be something that's going to be very interesting to explore, or hopefully explore, when the film airs in only 30 days. Now at some point Jyn was separated from her parents at the mere age of 15. Whether she did this on her own accord is yet to be known, or whether she was separated by someone else is also yet to be known. Now after Jyn was separated from her parents, she seemed to develop a rebellious and even outlandish type of behaviour, and this led to many crimes that she committed, including aggravated assault, resisting arrest, and possession of stolen property. And this was all categorised underneath the Imperial database. Now almost 20 years into the Empire's reign, Jyn was detained by the Rebel Alliance. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Jyn was possibly detained for an unknown reason, or possibly detained for the multiple crimes that she's committed that were previously mentioned, but the point is that she was detained by the Rebel Alliance. Now at this time the Alliance intercepted a transmission from her father which indicated that a major weapons test was about to occur, which we can assume was the Death Star project. Now Jyn at this time was given another chance to join the Rebel Alliance, which she did accept, and so she was sent on the secret task of retrieving the Death Star plans from the Galactic Empire. Now as she did accept the offer to join the Rebel Alliance, Jyn was automatically promoted to the rank of Sergeant, which allowed her to command some troopers. So as an early child, Jyn seemed to be quite placid and quite shy from what we've discovered. However, as she progressed through her teenage years, as I previously mentioned, she became more rebellious and was of course involved in many crimes. So we can assume that she may be reckless, unless she's done a full 360 and is quite placid again, but that is hard to determine. She could become easily heated. She really is just a wild card, which is quite interesting for a big film like Star Wars Rogue One to not know a ton about Jyn Erso, the main character, and of course the protagonist. And you know, Jyn seems to be the type of person who would like to take action and not debate all the time, and from my sources, this seems to be the case. Now just a little bit of background information. Jyn is being played by Felicity Jones, and Felicity is a British actress who is also nominated for an Academy Award for her role as Jane Wild Hawking in The Theory of Everything. I haven't seen this film. If you guys have, be sure to let me know how she was in that film. But that's basically all we have for Jyn Erso, which isn't a ton. Again, they seem to be keeping the characters quite under wraps. But guys, that was all we have for today. Hopefully you guys are as excited for Star Wars Rogue One as I am. I'm certainly looking forward to it, and make sure you check out the previous episodes in the description down below if you want some more information on other Star Wars Rogue One characters. But without further ado, it's been Hayden, and I'll see you later.